Hey, what's up, y'all, man? It's your boy, y'all's chosen one, man. We are in the great book of Jasher. We're in chapter 66. And finally caught up. Still got to do those other things on the Rise of Edom, but man, I have finally caught up to my Bible. Now I can start doing my Bible again. Chapter 66, man. So we see in the previous chapter that the Egyptians finally pretty much tricked us into slavery, but that was the whole intention of their leader Pharaoh to put us in bondage because we were stronger than they were, and they was afraid of us because of even though we were few, as far as like in battle, we could still conquer any enemy that came toward us, and they was fearing that one day that we would rise up against them and we would slay them. So now we go in chapter 66. At that time died Hadad, the son of Bedad, king of Edom, and Samlah from Mesrekah, from the country of the children of the east, reigned in his place. In the 13th year of the reign of Pharaoh, king of Egypt, which was the 125th year of the Israelites going down to Egypt, Samlah had reigned over Edom 18 years, and when he reigned, he drew forth his host to go and fight against Zepho, the son of Eliphaz, and the children of Chittim, because they had made war against Angeas, king of Africa, and they destroyed his whole army. So these people in Edom are, even though Zepho is their brethren, is actually their brother, they still have this covenant. They still have this pact with Angeas, the African king. And so they're pretty much going to go fight against their own brother. So that's a little weird. All right. But he did not engage with him. Sorry about that. But he did not engage with him, for the children of Esau prevented him, saying he was their brother. All right, some of them got some sense here. So Samlah listened to the voice of the children of Esau and turned back with all his forces to the land of Edom and did not proceed to fight against Zepho, the son of Eliphaz. So, somebody put some knowledge like, hey, wait a minute, man. Those are our brethren, man. Why I'm going to fight against them? Just like I'm an Israelite, and if I went, and I'm from the tribe of Judah, if I went to go fight against my Haitian brothers, man, like, why would I do that? And Pharaoh, king of Egypt, heard this thing, saying, Samlah, king of Edom, has resolved to fight the children of Chittim, and afterward he will come to fight against Egypt. And when the Egyptians heard this matter, they increased the labor upon the children of Israel, lest the Israelites should do unto them as they did unto them in the war, and the children in the war with the children of Esau in the days of Hadad. So you saw how we smote y'all ass in Egypt, but y'all going to increase your labor upon us. And I'm glad Egypt got what it did. I'm glad they chipped them freaking noses off y'all Sphinx and everything. I'm glad they I'm glad Esau freaking destroyed all your shit. I'm glad they ransack your gold every day. Like everything, I hope one day they blow up them damn pyramids. Hope they blow them up so you won't have shit to talk about. So the Egyptians said unto the children of Israel, hasten and do your work and finish your task and strengthen the land, lest the children of Esau, your brethren, should have come to fight against us, for on your account will they come against us. So it's your fault that the Edomites are coming against us. It's your fault. They want revenge against y'all, so it's your fault. So you're going to work for that, for having them on us, you know what I'm saying? So they're going to put it all on the Israelites, you know what I'm saying? So, and in the 125th year, Israel was going down into Egypt. All the Egyptians saw that their counsel did not succeed against Israel, but that they increased and grew, in the land of Egypt and the land of Goshen were filled with the children of Israel. So all the elders of Egypt and his wise men came before the king and bowed down to him and sat before him. And all the elders of Egypt and the wise men thereof said unto the king, may the king live forever. Thou didst counsel us to counsel against the children of Israel. and we did unto them according to the word of the king. But in proportion to the increase of labor, so do they increase and grow in the land. And behold, the whole country is filled with them. Man, we got these Israelites everywhere, you know. But now, therefore, our Lord and King, the eyes of all Egypt are upon thee to give them advice with thy wisdom, by which they may prevail over Israel to destroy them, or to diminish them from the land. And the king answered them and saying, give you counsel in this matter, that we may know what to do unto them. And an officer, one of the king's counselors, whose name was Job, from Mesopotamia in the land of Uz, answered the king, saying, Job? Not the Job. Let me see how this starts off. Not the Job, huh? Nah, it can't be. Job is further on down the line, ain't it? Let's see. Well, hold on. Wait a minute. There was a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright, and one that feared the Almighty and eschewed evil. What did this just say in Jasher? And an officer, one of the king's counselors, whose name was Job, from Mesopotamia, the land of Uz, answered the king, saying, if it please the king, let him hear the counsel of his servant. And the king said unto him, speak. No, I don't think this is the same one. I don't know. I mean, it's quite a... They're both from Uz. And that's quite a coincidence that they're both from Uz and they're both named Job. If you read Job chapter 1, I mean, it does say Job in the land of Uz, so I don't know. I'll have to read that a little bit more. But this is clearly... I don't know. All right. If it please the king, let him hear the counsel of his servant. And the king said unto him, speak. And Job spoke before the king, the princes, and before all the elders of Egypt, saying, behold, the counsel of the king which he advised formerly respecting the labor of the children of Israel is very good. And you must not remove from them that labor forever. I don't think this is saying Job. Behold, but this is the advice counsel by which you may lessen them, if it seems good to the king to afflict them. Behold, we have feared war for a long time, and we said, when Israel becomes fruitful in the land, they will drive us from the land, and if a war should take place. If it please the king, let a royal decree go forth, and let it be written in the laws of Egypt, which shall not be revoked, that every male child born to the Israelites, his blood shall be spilled upon the ground. And by your doing this, when all the male children of Israel shall have died, the evil of the wars will cease. Let the king do so, and send for all the Hebrew midwives, and order them in this matter to execute it. So the thing pleased the king and the princess, and the king did according to the word of Job. So let's go back to that again. Here is what Job is saying. If it please the king, let a royal decree go forth, and let it be written in the laws of Egypt, which shall not be revoked, that every male child born to the Israelites, his blood shall be spilled upon the ground. So I don't think this same Job. Job must have been a common name. So there's no way in the heck that Job, and it said Job was a righteous man, so I don't think he would make a decree like that. And by doing this, when all the male children of Israel shall have died, the evil of their wars will cease. Let the king do so, and send for all the Hebrew midwives, in order for them in this matter to execute it. So the thing pleased the king and the princes, and the king did according to the word of Job. So they're going to abort this baby, a full abortion. As soon as the baby is born, you're going to kill it. You're going to kill it. You're going to kill this baby. You're going to abort this baby. And you see the practices that these filthy Egyptians were doing. You freaking Egyptologists, nasty bums, fuckers. You kill babies. You kill babies. Kemet, you nasty fucker. I'm glad freaking Edom freaking came and destroyed your shit. You nasty little bastards. And the king sent for the Hebrew midwives to be called, of which the name of one was Shepherah, and the name of his other Puah. That's in Exodus 1 verse 15. See, our Hebrew women are lively, man. They lively. They still obey Yah, man. Like I said, you freaking Egyptologists want like the majesty and the royalty of Egypt. Egypt is shit. It's shit. It's always going to be shit. And the midwives came before the king and stood in his presence. And the king said unto them, when you do the office of a midwife to the Hebrew women, and see them upon the stools, if it be a son, then you shall kill him. But if it be a daughter, then you shall live. Then she shall live. Exodus 1 verse 16. And the thing is, these freaking nasty Hamite, Mizraim, Egyptologist bullshit, we look just like them. Okay? We look just like the Egyptians. You couldn't even tell us apart. But these little nasty bastards, because they can't beat us down till we freaking drop, they're going to try to kill us themselves. But the midwives feared the Almighty and did not hearken to the king of Egypt, nor to his words. And when the Hebrew women brought forth to the midwife's son or daughter, then did the midwife do all that was necessary to the child and let it live. Thus did midwives all the days. And the thing was told to the king, and he sent and called for the midwives and said unto them, why have you done this thing and have saved the children alive? Exodus 1 verse 18. And the midwives answered and spoke together before the king, saying, let not the king think that the Hebrew women are as the Egyptian women. So there's a difference. We may look alike, but physically and spiritually, they ain't nowhere the same as you little nasty Kemet Egyptologists, Hamite bastards. For all the children of Israel are hell, and before the midwife comes to them, they are delivered. And as for thus, thy handmaids, for many days no Hebrew woman has brought forth upon us. For all the Hebrew women are their own midwives, because they are hell. See that? These women already know we ain't going to y'all, even though I think these midwives wouldn't do it anyway. But we ain't going now. We heard what the Pharaoh said to y'all, so we gonna keep our babies. We'll have a baby by our damn self. And Pharaoh heard their words and believed them in this manner, and the midwives went away from the king. And the Most High dealt well with them, and the people multiplied and waxed exceedingly. Exodus 1 verse 19 through 20. So you see here the spirit of you Hamite faggot Egyptologists and you Hamite faggot Mizraim Kushim Kemet motherfuckers. You nasty as shit. You want to kill babies, and this is what you're proud of. This is what you're proud of. Abort baby for a full abortion. This is what you're proud of, you nasty bastards. I hate what you did to my ancestors, man. The Most High is gonna freaking crush your ass for it. And all you stupid Egyptology bastards following polite and Sarasun Seti and all them motherfuckers. I hope when the Most High comes back, you freaking smash your fucking ass. Shalom.